Okay, for this question, they're asking us to take a sample space and make it for multiple selections, more than one event happening. So in example 1, let's consider an experiment where we're selecting a card that has either a 1, 2, or 3 on it, and then selecting a ball that is labeled with A, B, or C. So our sample space here is going to have 9 elements in it. Since there's 3 options in the first case and 3 in the second, the multiplication principle says there's going to be a total of 9 possibilities. So to represent those possibilities of picking a card and then a ball with a number and then a letter, let's go 1A, 1B, 1C, 2A, 2B, 2C, 3A, 3B, and 3C. And this would be the 9 events of every one of the numbers being matched with one of the possible letters. So if we're getting closer to probability and we wanted the event of choosing a 3 on the card, then we would take the elements of the sample space that had 3 as the card, which would be 3A, 3B, 3C. Okay, hopefully that's straightforward, but let's give you a chance to follow up and try one on your own to see if you are understanding. How about this, the experiment of tossing a coin 3 times? And then let's make a sample space and look at the event of a second toss being heads. Okay, assuming you paused the video, try this out on your own for a second. Let's toss a coin 3 times. Okay, so tossing a coin 3 times is going to have 8 possibilities because it's heads or tails, heads or tails, heads or tails. One of the possibilities would be HHH, would be all 3 heads. 2 heads would be HHT, HTH, or possibly THH, because there's an order to them. Having only 1 head would be maybe HTT, no H at the front now, THT, and then finally TTH. And then the final event would be having no heads at all, which would be a tail, tail, tail. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 possibilities. And the event of the second toss being a head would be these ones, right? All of the ones that have a head in that second slot. So that event would look like HHH, and then there would be HHT, then you'd also have the THH, and finally you would have the only head being in the middle with the THT. Hopefully you got the same answer.